Hey guys, what's up? Brian Poe of Poe Performance. Sorry it's been quite a while since I've done any videos whatsoever. Getting ready to do a shooting video here soon. I'll have it posted. As a matter of fact, when I leave here, I'm heading over to the range right now. I've only gotten fire about 70 rounds in the last 5 weeks. I've been really busy with projects. My oldest son just bought a new home, so I've been busy helping him save a lot of money and help him get moved in, help him redo some flooring, drywall, wiring, you name it. We've done a lot of stuff, so some roofing. So anyway, happy that's over. I can get back to the range here in a little bit. The purpose of the video today, I'm going to talk really quickly about our idiot in chief, the guy who lives in 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue in the White House. The embarrassment in chief, the idiot in chief, the moron in chief, whatever you want to call him. Barack Obama is absolutely an idiot. And I don't mean that in a stupid, non-intelligent way. What I mean is he takes us for idiots and thinks that he can say whatever he wants and nobody's going to catch it. Unfortunately, the idiot liberal media tends to back up his foolishness and his folly, and it's ridiculous. And I'm just tired of it. You know, and the bottom line is we look at one of his quotes from the awful occurrence in Orlando, you know, from a couple of nights ago. Barack Obama said, and I'm not going to quote it exactly probably, but that Mateen, the shooter, the murderer, the Islamic Muslim terrorist, I'm not afraid to call it what it is, Barack, and you should probably learn to do the same. How do you fight an enemy if you don't be honest with yourself and with the American people? How can you fight an enemy without being honest with who they are, what they're about, and then you can go on and destroy them? But unless you're willing to call a spade, you might as well forget it. But it's seen as how that, you know, our president sitting in the White House is a Muslim himself. And folks, listen, we'll get back to what he said in a second. If you are born to a Muslim father and you don't publicly renounce Islam, you are a Muslim. To my knowledge, Barack Obama has never renounced Islam in his life, which makes him a Muslim. All right, so those of you who are going to get hurt over that or offended, look it up. That's just the way it is. So get over it. Anyway, our idiot in chief just had to jump on the gun control bandwagon, of course. Of course, he drives that bandwagon, you know, every chance he gets. He and Hildebeest, you know, the murderer, the Benghazi butcher, you know, whatever you want to call her. He gets on the airwaves and says that Mateen, the shooter, had a Glock with a lot of clips in it. Now, this is the leader of the free world. A man that supposedly encourages more gun control, supposedly presides over this country, and is supposed to work in concert with Democrats, Republicans, and be kind of the moderator. Work with lawmakers, and he doesn't understand simple gun terms, basic gun terms. He had a Glock which had a lot of clips in it. Those were Barack Obama's words. These people choose to not educate themselves. They choose to stay ignorant on basic gun lingo, basic terminology, and basic knowledge. But yet they want to take the rights away from people like us, you and me, who are passionate about this, who believe in the Second Amendment and the First Amendment, obviously by this video, and good law-abiding citizens. They want to restrict us. And it's getting old, getting real tired of it. And to be honest, you know, there's something's got to give, you know, and it just makes me wonder if this just continues, will there be a second revolution? You know, I've read some forums and different things. I haven't seen the threats of it, but I've seen people talk about it. And at first I kind of said, you know, it'll get better. It'll get better. You know, you try to stay positive. But folks, it may take a revolution down the road. Who knows? This government is obviously, you know, a bunch of tyrants. And I don't care what side of the aisle you're talking about, Democrat, Republican, it doesn't matter. Right now, the line between them is so blurry, I don't think there is much of a difference. this. I really don't, with a few exceptions. So, I don't know, kind of speechless, you know. This is just kind of a rant type video just to get my thoughts out there and share it with you guys. Let me know in the comments below what you guys are thinking. You know, we've got lawmakers and we've got presidents who just are completely clueless. And as soon as something happens, they want to take your guns or they want to restrict it further. And here's my prediction, and I'll close with this thought. It's always been about, well, these attacks happen. This guy got a gun through his sister's husband's brother. Now if you'll notice, the narrative tends to be, the first reports are, he bought these guns legally, he bought these guns legally, he bought these guns legally, which means he went through background checks. It's not going to be too long, and I'm making this prediction right now, that instead of the narrative of saying, he bought these legally, but we've got to have more gun control, it's going to be more like, he bought these legally, so obviously gun control doesn't work. What's after gun control? What's after really tight, restrictive gun control? Don't let Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton fool you. They want to take guns. They both had mentioned Australian-style gun bans. They want to take our guns. Are we going to let them? I promise you I won't. No man on this earth will ever tell me when, how, or why I can defend my life that God Almighty gave me and the life of my family. Nobody will ever do that. Till next time, folks, Brian Poe with Poe Performance.